Have you ever rushed into a situation, only to realize you weren't prepared for the consequences? Life's journey is full of unpredictable twists, and sometimes the smallest oversight can lead to the biggest regrets. In this video, we'll explore how your past decisions shape your future, and why understanding the roots of your journey is the key to avoiding the same pitfalls. Stay with us until the end to uncover powerful lessons on how to navigate life's unpredictable currents with wisdom, so you can pave the way for a successful and fulfilling future. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. Only a reckless fool dares to plunge into the depths of a river with both feet, blindly testing the unknown without any regard for the dangers lurking beneath the surface. This is a powerful reminder that one should never rush into the vast, unpredictable currents of life without proper knowledge or preparation. Venturing into the unknown without understanding its perils is not just unwise, it can be catastrophic. Life demands caution, foresight, and wisdom. If you want to glimpse the outcome of a journey, simply look back to its beginning. The seeds of every future, be it triumphant or tragic, are sown in the earliest moments. The foundation you lay today echoes through the years, shaping your fate. Every decision, every choice you make, carries the weight of the future on its shoulders. The beginning holds the key to everything that follows. So, tread carefully, for the past and present are always intertwined with the future. Knowledge is like a precious, fertile garden, full of untapped potential. But if you fail to cultivate and nurture it, you will never reap the rewards. Without tending to the seeds of wisdom, they wither and die, leaving you barren, unable to harvest the fruits of your labor. It takes effort, persistence, and dedication to transform the fertile soil of the mind into a flourishing paradise of understanding. If you neglect your mind, it will repay you in kind, with ignorance and missed opportunities. Do not waste your energy staring at the spot where you fell, fixating on the pain of your downfall. Instead, turn your gaze to where you first slipped, the place where your misjudgment or oversight led you astray. It's there, in that moment of weakness or carelessness, that the lesson truly lies. Only by examining the cracks in your journey can you avoid repeating the same mistakes in the future. It's not about falling, it's about learning from where you lost your footing. There are no shortcuts to the top of a towering palm tree. The journey to success is steep, arduous, and full of challenges. It requires sweat, persistence, and relentless determination. Anyone who seeks an easy way up is only fooling themselves. True success cannot be bought or hastily achieved. It must be earned through hard work, step by painstaking step. The climb is long, but the view from the top is worth every grueling effort. When two mighty elephants wage war, it's the innocent grass beneath their feet that suffers the most. The powerful can afford to clash, to collide with force and fury, but it's often the bystanders, the powerless, who pay the ultimate price. Wars between the great leave devastation in their wake, with those least involved bearing the brunt of the damage. The battles of the strong are seldom without casualties. All monkeys cannot swing on the same branch, for each one is different, unique in its strengths, its abilities, and its desires. What may seem effortless for one might be impossible for another. Life's paths are not universal, and success comes in many forms. We must embrace our individuality and recognize that not every branch is meant for everyone to swing on. To flourish, we must find our own paths, our own branches that best suit our unique talents. The one who schemes and digs a pit for his enemy may, without realizing it, be digging his own grave. In trying to harm others, you risk falling into the trap of your own making. Life has a way of turning malicious intentions back on the one who holds them. The pursuit of vengeance or ill will almost always circle back, leaving the conspirator ensnared in the darkness they sought to spread. Even the ferocious lion, king of beasts, must protect himself from the smallest flies. No matter how powerful or invincible you may feel, even the tiniest threats must be addressed. Ignoring small problems can allow them to grow into something more menacing. Strength does not make you immune to harm, and even the mighty must safeguard themselves against seemingly insignificant dangers. No matter how endlessly dark and suffocating the night may seem, dawn will always break on the horizon. Hope is never truly lost. Time moves forward, and even in the deepest moments of despair, there is light waiting to return. The pain, the sorrow, it will fade. The night is long, but the promise of a new day is inevitable, and with it comes the potential for healing and renewal. The axe may forget, but the tree never does. The one who wields the weapon may eventually move on, forgetting the harm they inflicted, but the one who bears the scars will remember forever. The wounds inflicted by cruelty or betrayal may fade from the memory of the perpetrator, but for the victim, the pain lingers. Acts of harm leave lasting impressions on those who suffer, and their echoes can resonate for a lifetime. Always remember, the hurt we cause may leave deeper marks than we realize. If you carry your own water, you will remember every drop. When you shoulder the burden of your own needs and actions, you come to deeply understand the value of every effort, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Each drop of water becomes precious, each moment of labor meaningful. This profound awareness emerges only when we take full responsibility for our lives, teaching us to appreciate even the smallest blessings that we often overlook when others do the heavy lifting for us. It is in these moments of self-reliance that we learn the true weight of our efforts, and we become more mindful of the resources we once took for granted. Trying and failing is not laziness. Far from it, trying, especially when the odds are against you, demands incredible courage and resilience. Failure is not the enemy, complacency is. Each attempt, whether successful or not, brings you closer to growth and self-discovery. To try and fail is to embrace the journey, to push through fear, and to learn what doesn't work so that you can find what does. True laziness is inaction, the refusal to even begin. But in trying, you demonstrate strength, and in failing, you prove your willingness to risk vulnerability. There's honor in every attempt, no matter the outcome. No matter how beautifully crafted a coffin may appear, it will never make anyone desire death. The allure of material wealth or outward beauty cannot suppress the primal instinct to cling to life. No amount of glitter or gold can make the inevitable seem appealing, because deep within us all, there is an inherent desire to live, to breathe, to love, and to experience the world. Even the finest of things, no matter how exquisite, cannot replace the immeasurable value of life itself. Life, in all its messy and imperfect beauty, will always outshine the cold, lifeless promises of death, no matter how enticing they may seem on the surface. Don't think there is no crocodile just because the water is calm. Calm waters can be deceiving, hiding lurking dangers beneath their still surface. When things seem too peaceful, too stable, it's easy to let your guard down. But wisdom lies in knowing that beneath that serenity, there could be unseen threats waiting to strike. Complacency, in the face of calm, can be dangerous. Stay vigilant, even when everything seems perfect, because appearances can often mask reality. The real danger lies not in the ripples, but in the stillness that hides the storm. One who refuses to obey cannot command. Leadership is not born out of stubbornness or rebellion. It comes from the ability to follow, to understand the rules, and to respect authority. Only those who know how to obey with integrity and humility can truly command with wisdom and fairness. If you cannot respect the orders of others, how can you expect anyone to respect yours? True authority is earned through discipline, understanding, and the willingness to be both a follower and a leader. Without this balance, the power to lead crumbles. Don't call a dog with a whip in your hand. When you approach others with fear, intimidation, or force, you only create resistance and distrust. No one responds positively to being summoned with threats hanging over them. If you seek cooperation, you must extend your hand with kindness, not coercion. Leading with cruelty or control will only drive others away, fostering fear instead of loyalty. True connection, whether with people or animals, comes from trust and mutual respect, not from instilling fear. You cannot expect warmth from those you approach with coldness. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. No matter how far a stream flows, it never forgets its origin. Like the flowing water that journeys through valleys and mountains, people too move through life, experiencing success, growth, and transformation. Yet, no matter how far we travel or how high we rise, our roots, our beginnings, are the foundation upon which everything is built. The stream remembers the source from which it sprang, and in the same way, we must honor and cherish the places, people, and experiences that shaped us. To forget our origins is to lose a part of ourselves, for it is in those humble beginnings that our true strength resides. Greatness means nothing if we forget the soil that nurtured us. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try spending the night with a mosquito. This seemingly insignificant creature, with its tiny wings and relentless bite, can disturb an entire night's rest, proving that even the smallest presence can cause a ripple of impact. The message is simple. No matter how insignificant you may feel, you possess the power to create change. A single action, a single word, or a single decision can transform the course of events. Do not underestimate your ability to influence the world around you, for even the smallest spark can ignite a wildfire of transformation. No person is born great. They become great while others are sleeping. The path to greatness is carved in the quiet hours, when the world is at rest and distractions fade into the background. It's in these moments, when others surrender to sleep or complacency, that the truly dedicated rise above. Success is not an accident or a stroke of luck. It is born of relentless effort, sacrifice, and discipline. The greatness you see in others was forged in the hours they spent grinding, learning, and pushing through the fatigue when no one else was watching. The road to greatness is paved with sweat, not shortcuts. When an old man dies, a library is burned with him. With the passing of an elderly person, we lose more than a life. We lose an entire collection of stories, wisdom, and knowledge accumulated over the years. Every experience they had, every lesson they learned, every hardship they endured vanishes with them. It's as though a library, full of irreplaceable knowledge, has been set aflame, leaving behind only ashes of what once was. We must cherish our elders while they are still with us, absorbing their wisdom before it's lost forever. Every conversation with them is a page from a book we may never read again. A man without enemies is a man without character. To live a life without making enemies is to live a life without conviction. Standing up for your beliefs, pursuing justice, and speaking the truth often comes with resistance and opposition. Those who never clash with others likely never stand for anything meaningful. Enemies are a byproduct of having principles, of being unwavering in your values, and of refusing to bend to popular opinion. It is better to have enemies and live with integrity than to have none and stand for nothing. If you cannot say something good, don't say anything at all. Words have immense power. They can heal or harm, build or break. In moments of frustration or anger, it's easy to let hurtful words escape, but once spoken, they cannot be unsaid. Practicing kindness in our speech is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. If your words cannot uplift or inspire, it's better to remain silent than to inflict unnecessary pain. Silence can be golden, especially when it prevents the wounds that thoughtless words can leave behind. Choose kindness, always. The tree that grows slower produces the sweetest fruit. In a world that celebrates speed and instant gratification, there's a forgotten beauty in patience. The tree that takes its time, enduring seasons of hardship and growth, yields fruit that is rich, full, and sweet. Similarly, the goals and dreams that take time to manifest, that are nurtured slowly and steadily, often bring the greatest rewards. Patience is not a delay of success, but a promise of something deeper and more meaningful. The best things in life are worth the wait. The one who couldn't dance says the floor is crooked. How easy it is to shift the blame onto circumstances when we fail. Instead of admitting our own shortcomings, We often find comfort in blaming the environment, the situation, or others. The truth is, many of our failures stem from within, but it takes courage to admit that. By blaming the floor, the one who couldn't dance avoids facing their lack of skill, but they also miss the chance to grow. True strength lies in accepting our limitations and working to overcome them, not in finding excuses. The tongue and teeth are always fighting, but they remain together. This powerful proverb speaks to the nature of human relationships, whether within families, friendships, or communities. Just like the tongue and teeth occasionally clash, people inevitably face disagreements, conflicts, and misunderstandings. Yet, these tensions do not sever the deeper bonds that hold them together. The tongue and teeth need each other to function, just as we rely on those close to us for support and connection, even through times of friction. It's a reminder that unity can persist despite differences, and harmony can be restored after conflict. Where there is love, there is life. Love is the essence of a meaningful existence. Without love, whether it's love for oneself, others, or life itself, existence feels hollow. Love brings warmth, purpose, and light into our lives, acting as the force that nurtures growth, joy, and fulfillment. Love breathes life into every moment, transforming even the mundane into something beautiful. This proverb speaks to the heart of human experience. Love, in all its forms, is what gives life its depth and meaning. Without it, we merely exist, but with it, we truly live. Life is a road, and only you can choose the path you take. This is a profound reminder that we are the architects of our own destiny. Life presents us with countless roads, filled with twists and turns, and while we may not control every circumstance, we alone decide which direction to take. Each choice we make shapes our journey and ultimately determines our destination. No one else can walk our path for us, and we cannot blame others for the decisions we make along the way. We must take ownership of our choices and embrace the responsibility that comes with forging our own future. Love is like a dry leaf that falls and goes wherever the wind takes it. Love is unpredictable, often sweeping us up and carrying us to places we never imagined. It has a mind of its own, unrestrained by logic or control. Just as a dry leaf is at the mercy of the wind, so too are we when love enters our lives. It can lift us to heights of joy or pull us through moments of heartbreak, but one thing is certain: love will take us on a journey. This proverb reminds us to embrace the spontaneity and uncertainty that love brings, for it is part of what makes it so powerful and transformative. The one who marries in haste soon regrets it. Decisions made in a rush, particularly those as significant as marriage, often lead to regret. When we act impulsively, without fully considering the consequences, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Marriage, or any major life decision, requires patience, thought, and deep reflection. This proverb serves as a cautionary reminder that hasty choices, driven by passion or impatience, can lead to long-term unhappiness. It encourages us to take our time, weigh our options, and act with intention, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. What the caterpillar calls the end of the world, the master calls a butterfly. This proverb speaks to the transformative power of change. To the caterpillar, the cocoon represents the end, an unknown and frightening change. Yet, it is precisely this transformation that allows it to emerge as a beautiful butterfly. In life, we often resist change, viewing it as the end of something familiar and comforting. But what we perceive as an ending is often just the beginning of something new and even more beautiful. Challenges and hardships can be the catalysts for personal growth and evolution, leading us to become the best versions of ourselves. African proverbs are like precious pearls, containing timeless teachings that transcend borders and inspire people around the world. These proverbs are more than just words. They are cultural treasures passed down through generations, each one holding a profound lesson about life, love, and humanity. They remind us of the importance of community, humility, respect for nature, and the value of experience accumulated over time. These ancient sayings are like guiding lights, encouraging us to reflect on the complexities of human existence and to find our way through life's challenges with grace and wisdom. These teachings encourage us to see beyond our differences and find common ground, helping to foster mutual understanding and harmony. They celebrate cultural diversity, showing us that, despite our varied traditions and experiences, we are united in our shared quest for wisdom and personal growth. African proverbs reveal the beauty of different voices and perspectives, enriching our journey on earth and reminding us that our strength lies in the richness of our diversity. Therefore, African proverbs are not just words, but cultural treasures that invite us to learn from the past, live fully in the present, and build a more inclusive and equal future. They remind us that, regardless of our origins, we all share the same desire to grow, evolve, and find meaning in our lives. These proverbs offer a universal truth. The pursuit of wisdom and understanding connects us all, regardless of our backgrounds, and in this pursuit, we find the common thread that binds us together as human beings. As we come to the end of this journey, we hope you've gained valuable insights that can help you navigate life's unpredictable twists with wisdom and care. What have you learned so far? We'd love to hear from you. Share one thing you've discovered today that you plan to put into practice in your life in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Your support means everything to us.